How are we doing today, beautiful people? Okay, so before I start this, I just want to say, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys had a good day. If you had a bad day, then that's okay. But, hi Marcus, how are we doing today? Okay, so, I'm not gonna be active here on my channel for much. I just came onto this channel to say goodbye for a little while. So this is probably the last time for a little bit that I'm going. This is like the last time I'm ever going live for like a little bit. But yes, this is like one of the last times I'm going live. I don't know when I'll return back to the channel. I'm not sure if I will return back to the channel 2 weeks from now or within 3 or 4 weeks from now. I'm not really sure. Life has just been really sucky. But I will answer any last minute questions you guys have. I'm currently in bed, just in my comfortable Snoopy blanket. But I was on Roblox. I was playing a game on Roblox. And honestly, it felt good to play Roblox, but it also just, I don't know like how to explain it. Just also frustrated me Roblox a little bit because like in the game I was playing, like it was hard to like finish the quest. So I want to say the reasons why I'm going to leave my YouTube channel for like the next few weeks. With everything I'm going through right now, I think it's best that for the channel I just like take a break. So for the channel, we will be taking a break, and my normal content that you guys will see, okay, somebody said, why am I leaving? So the reason I'm leaving is because like I have a lot of shit going on in my life that I am trying to put a fake smile on, and normally when I'm going through a lot of shit, I don't like to show you guys too much, but this is like one of the times where I think I'm better off leaving the channel for a few weeks. I know I was supposed to be live with Lilith yesterday, and we were live on her channel. You're so pretty, thank you so much. Just took a cat nap. That's good that you took a cat nap. But anyways, more into detail about why I'm taking a break from the channel. Honestly, I'm not really doing good right now. And if you can't tell, I'm not in the best mental state right now. And I think for some time, I don't know if I'm gonna give myself like 2 weeks off of the channel. But when I do come back to the channel, it's gonna be fresh new content. And you know, I know they say time heals everything. Okay, I've been seeing on TikTok, what's it called that? I've been seeing on TikTok, like if you're in group 7 or if you're in group 6, so I've been hearing 6, 7 on TikTok. And I think it's also like, if you're in that specific group. For me, I'm in group 7 on TikTok, which is like, what? How did I get TikTok? But, I just want to say, if you guys don't see any new content for me from like, for like about 2 weeks, please understand that I am healing. Um, I don't know what I am, but 6'7". I did hear it was a popular song. That's what I was trying to say. I did hear that it was a popular song. Um, so more of the reasonings why I'm gonna be a little distant on the channel is because like I just with everything I'm going through right now and um just not feeling my best right now and just feeling all alone, like I have to go through stuff by myself and just feel like just also feel like sometimes you really can't trust people. Like sometimes you feel like you can trust people, but sometimes maybe you can't. Okay, we have 9 people on here. That is surprising. So, oh, somebody else said, "Hi, girl, you're so pretty. Thank you so much for the compliment." But I want to be real with you guys and what's it called? Oh, we have another person saying hi. Um, if you guys want to ask me some last minute questions before I take a little break from the channel, just bear with me one moment. Anyways, what else was I saying? Oh, um, I can make this into a girl talk. Okay, so we're back. I'm also gonna take this time to make it a little girl talk and just tell you that if you're a girl watching this, like, just know that you're pretty. You don't need somebody to remind you that you're pretty, that you're worth it. And honestly, um, if you're just getting out of nah, tongue twister. If you're just getting out of relationship, just remind yourself you got this. You're a badass bitch, and also remind yourself that whoever you were, just remind yourself whoever you were in a relationship with, screw that person because they missed out on a great ass person. And honestly, um, just know that like you can do whatever you want, and what's it called? My favorite show on HBO Max is Friends, and um, I'm gonna try to do more girl talk. So I think once I come back from my little break here on the channel, I'm gonna do girl talk lives because I want to give girl talk advice, and I think it's time that I do girl talk advice. So if you're a guy, scroll off, but if you're a girl, stay on because this is my time to do girl talk. I feel like I'm meant to do girl talks, and honestly, I do feel like it's time to do girl talks because it would be good for the channel and also because it would be fresh new content. So I just want to remind you that you're beautiful in your own way. You got this, and bear with me one moment. Was checking my tablet because I have it charging, but bear with me one other moment. Okay, but anyways, yeah, like, um, just just really like not okay. So I hope YouTube can understand. I hope the YouTube team can understand, and I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from with just like I was happy, and um with whatever happened just really made me feel like I wasn't gonna be okay. Um but like I said, I'm gonna do more girl talks, and I'm gonna have a lot more content for you girlies. So all you girlies, get ready for fresh new content coming. And honestly, who cares if I dye my hair for my birthday? This is my time to dye my hair for my birthday. I do not care if other people are like, why did you dye your hair? I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think it's time that I dye my hair from this brown color to like a temporary blue or red for my birthday. And then after that, either keep it that way or keep it like to its natural color. But honestly, I just want to say, like, don't ever feel that you're not pretty as a woman. Why should we sometimes feel bad for men? Men sometimes mistreat us women. And why should we have to deal with that? Like, I know sometimes men think, oh, we should feel sorry for them. Well, I want to make this a little clear. Why should we feel bad for men when men sometimes mistreat women and we have to deal with their bad behavior? Like, why? Like, that's another thing I wanted to bring up in this. And what's it called? Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, yes. Why should sometimes we feel bad for men when men have just been mistreating women? And honestly, it's like, who cares at this point? Like, you know, at the end of the day, when you've just gotten out of a relationship, um, screw that person. So, like, for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be successful. And honestly, one day when that person decides to come back, no, because you fucking blew your chance. And honestly, just to know that if you get dumped in a relationship, just to know that you could pick yourself right back up and go eat all the ice cream in the world. Okay. What else did I want to talk about as a girl talk? Um, if you guys are wondering what makeup products I use Rare Beauty. I also use, what's it called? I use Too Faced Rare Beauty, and I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. But anyways, um, I I hope you guys can understand why I'm leaving the channel for a little bit. And sorry, I'm just trying to think. But yeah, like, I hope you guys understand. And I think I'm gonna eat my tub of ice cream while I binge watch my favorite shows. So I know that I'm a badass bitch. I know that I respect people. I'm there for people. So at the end of the day, I want to make this clear. I am always there for people. I always am there as a person. Like, if you could straight up ask me if I'm there for people when they need to vent and always talk about their problems, I'm always there for people. I don't appreciate people I don't appreciate people calling me immature. First of all, if I was immature, would I be still doing my job as a content creator? Would I still be doing my job as a content creator, not just here on YouTube, but would I also still be content creating for you guys? And second of all, I want to say that if some people think that I'm selfish or self-centered, you've got another thing coming, because I'm a generous person. And generally, if you know me in actual life, if you know me in real person, you would know that I am the type of person to sit down, listen to your problems, listen to you bitch and bicker about all your freaking problems. And honestly, I I like I like being able to, like, help and give advice to people. Sometimes people don't want to use my advice, and that's okay. And generally sometimes it felt exhausting when you're there for one person or when you're there for some people in your life, but they just generally don't want to return back when you need to vent. And honestly, it's like what the hell? Even though at the end of the day, I know at the bottom of my heart that I'm a good person, that I work my butt off to create content for you guys, and I go live like this on my channel. And honestly, I'm gonna keep doing my content. Who do we have here? Don't leave yet. Hello, hello. Um, But anyways, I will answer some questions. What language do you speak other than English? So I speak Spanish. Apparently, I've been seeing a video on TikTok that a teacher got angry that two students were speaking Spanish. So what is this world about? Like, so what if I talk Spanish at my college, at my school? Oh, my professor would be upset. Like, what is that? What kind of society is this where a teacher gets mad of Spanish students talking Spanish? Like, nobody's freaking talking shit about you in Spanish. And honestly, Spanish is like another language. Not everybody in the whole world is going to speak English. Doesn't matter if you speak it doesn't matter if you speak Korean, French, Japanese, Spanish, um, any other language. Why why can't we all just have the equality to talk whatever language we want? Sometimes English isn't our first language. For me, Spanish is my first language. English isn't my first language. So so I just want to make it a point there, like at the end of the day, like I said, personally me, English isn't my first language. Spanish is my first language. And honestly, what otherly bothers me, this is another thing that bothers me that I want to spread awareness to is, oh, so if I'm out in public and I speak Spanish, I'm gonna get arrested. Yeah, that's another thing I've been seeing on the news is like, what in the world is happening? Just because you speak a different language, like I said, it could be any language in this world that you talk, but yet sometimes this society is bullshit crap that you can't even talk in your language. I agree with you. At the end of the day, like, who cares if we're speaking different languages? You know what I mean? You think when you come to America, it's the American dream, right? When you move from like wherever in the world and you think, this is the American dream of mine to like live the land of the free and you know. But in all reality, sometimes the American dream isn't what you think it is. Like there's no such thing as the American dream. Sometimes this government is fucked up, or sometimes this society is fucked up because like I guess people in the society, or like just people in general, um trying to see, I once was chatting in my native language. Looks like that. Okay. Okay. American Horror show. I don't really watch horror shows. I don't know, horror shows or anything in horror film is not really my cup of tea. I don't know. I'm more of like a rom com, a drama, and like having to know what goes on. So like for example, I love shows like Gossip Girl, Anne with an E. If you don't know what Anne with an E, you're missing out. Anne with an E is based on like Anne of Green Gables. I literally love Anne with an E and Anne of Green Gables. It's literally based on a cartoon. But then that's also, see, what a lot of people don't know about Anne with an E or Anne of Green Gables, it's actually from Canada. And like I personally love like different shows. So, like, let me see. And I asked him, "Do you speak any other language? Um, why do you insult me when I speak one more language than you?" He said, "I don't need to know any other language." And also, oh, okay. So, like I said, at the end of the day, sometimes the society is fucked up. And honestly, like, it's okay to keep talking languages that we do. Like, not all of us are going to speak English, of course, but, for me, half the time, I still speak Spanish. So, like, every day, so I am speaking Spanish aside from English. And I'm like, you know what? It's actually cool to speak two languages because I have the option to know music in Spanish. And honestly, um I'm gonna do more girl talks. You should be proud of the fact that you are fluent in two languages. I am. And I know that I'm a badass bitch. And like Blair Waldorf says in Gossip Girl, if you haven't seen Gossip Girl, it's literally such a good show. I'm on season 3, me personally, on Netflix. And Gossip Girl is such a good show. You still look nice. Thank you so much for the compliment. What other questions do you guys have? You are wiser than the people who mock you. They can't learn another language. I'm gonna say that is burn. Okay, so if you don't know, I want to say like a couple lives ago I had some inappropriate comments. So I just also want to say, if you ever comment any inappropriate comments, I will have YouTube check your account. But Yeah, like it's pretty good to like speak multiple different languages. I was just talking about tablet, but any other questions you guys have asked, well, one asked me. Did I say anything inappropriate? I'm just saying in general, like when some people, I think it was like last week I went live, right? About a week ago, I went live and there was some people just commenting inappropriate things. Okay, we are not going to look at that. So remove. Yeah, no, we are removing some of these words that are spelling out something inappropriate. So we are removing that. I'm not trying to have YouTube demonetize my channel. I don't want you guys ever commenting these inappropriate comments. Sorry, I just had to delete some inappropriate comments. That almost made me feel a little uncomfortable just now. And what's it called? Any questions you guys have asked for me? Well, one asked me. So I'll answer some questions that are not too personal. I don't feel like answering too personal questions, but I can answer like some questions that you guys asked that you guys want to ask. Like, just simple questions and what's it called? Um, honestly, um, okay. So another good thing I wanted to bring up is I was inspired by Nicole Lano. If you don't know Nicole Lano, she's another good YouTuber here on YouTube. And she made a YouTube video of like how to get out of a rut. So I remind myself, you know what? I got this. And honestly, some people freaking lost me as a good person in their life. So like I know that if this person, for whatever reason, blah blah blah, and all their bitching, bickering, they didn't want to have me in their life. So you know what? I'm gonna be the best version of myself, and I will do better. And honestly, you know, you can be a better version of yourself. You keep trying. And honestly, you know, sometimes the people don't want to see the best version of yourself. Okay, so damn, this has been for 22 minutes, but um okay, so what else did I want to talk about before I go to bed? Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk about was like make sure you take care of your mental health. I take care of my mental health and um I have some ice cream from Ben and Jerry's. It's the half-baked flavor. Honestly, that's so good. Um Also just remember like you're a badass bitch and you got this. I'm even reminding myself right now that I'm a badass bitch. And honestly, who cares if that person decided to dump me or you know what? Who cares if some people in your life are like, you know what? They don't deserve you. Half the time some people want to take you out of their lives and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna show them that I'm doing better. And one day they're gonna regret it. What comes around goes around. So karma. And what else? But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do more girl talks. I would love to do more girl talks personally. I'm a girl's girl. I feel like whatever women are going through, I'm gonna be there for women. And honestly, I I should be doing that more often, is where I'm more there for women. And honestly, I want to be a role model for younger girls. And I have a lot of inspirations that keep me going to be a role model for young girls, a role model in general for all women. Um, okay, so besides having a bad day, I have just been not too hungry. Um, I've been drinking water and what's it called? I'm gonna remind myself that I got this and that um if some people want to come back in your life, then you know, the way I see it, God puts people in your life for a reason. And right now, for me, it's like, okay, one person might not want to be in my life right now. And it's like a little complicated, but it's like, you know what? I got this. And I know that. I know that once my birthday hits, I can treat myself. I can go spoil myself. And I I hope that I'm being a role model for the younger girls that look up to me here on my channel. or if you're generally like a woman that loves like another girl's girl here on her channel, just doing the best things that she can do, being the best version of herself. I'm not like superwoman, but I am trying the best that I can, and I know that I got this. And what else was I gonna say? So yeah, like I was saying, I was just disconnecting my tablet from it being charged, but oh, yes, I was saying. So, um we women, we don't have to be super women. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that one day we're not okay. And honestly, you don't ever have to be super woman. Like, if you ever feel like you have to be this perfect version of yourself, you don't ever have to be this perfect version of yourself. But just to know that I want to make all women feel proud of themselves, and I hope that I can be a good role model here on my channel for all women to look up to, and all these little girls that I can be a role model to. And honestly, the main reasons I started my channel is because I wanted to grow big on this platform to be a role model for girls. And honestly, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna remind myself this is my job and this is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to be a girl's girl. And I feel like this is like the perfect time to keep pushing myself to be a role model for younger girls and for all women, to remind every single woman that she's beautiful. She sometimes doesn't need a man. And if a man leaves her, you know what? Say screw this. And if you're like me right now with no man, just say like, you got this. You're a badass bitch. And what would Blair Waldorf do from Gossip Girl? Be like, you know what? I'm the baddest bitch around here, and I'm gonna do the best that I can. And you know what? If some man wants to come back in my life, I'm gonna be like, or you could be like, you know what? Maybe no, because you wanted to leave that relationship. So it's like, you know what? Screw this. But I want to remind every single woman that she's beautiful and she's the perfect version of herself, even if sometimes half the time people are like, it's not good enough. And I just want to remind every single woman, you got this. You got this. You're a warrior. You are a champion. Don't ever let any man try and stop you from achieving your dreams. Don't let any man try and speak to you disrespectfully or not feel like you can't vent. So I just want to say that as a woman, I feel like I'm supposed to uplift other women and be there for other women. And you know what? For future lives, I'm going to be doing more girl talks and possibly get readies with me. So, girlies, get ready for all my fresh new content. We're going to do get readies with me in the future, after I have a little break from YouTube. But stronger than ever, I am going to be doing girl talks more often. I'm going to be doing get readies with me. So if you're a guy, click off. But if you're a girl, stick around, because this is a sisterhood. And this is another reason why I created my YouTube channel. I also created this channel because I wanted it to be a sisterhood for other girls to connect with. And also to remind them, you know what? It's okay to have bad days, but sometimes you don't need a man. You want to know why you don't need a man? Sometimes men just kick us to the curb and say, one, let's say for example, you're fine in a relationship, and then all of a sudden you get freaking dumped. And honestly, you're like, what did I do wrong? Or am I the problem? Don't ever let anybody call you immature or selfish or self-centered, because honestly, you're doing the best you can. And honestly, like, just keep doing the best you can. And just know that I am gonna be doing more girl talks. It felt good to get that off of my chest. Like, it felt good. It felt good to let out all of that off my chest. Like, I've been holding in a lot. And don't ever let a man put you down, tell you that you're stupid or other stuff. And take it from me as a girly who was in a 3-year relationship. Don't ever let a guy or a man tell you, like, oh, this and that. that you're selfish, that you're self-centered. Remind yourself you're not selfish, you're not self-centered or immature. You got this. And honestly, sometimes it's hard when some people, like when you've just gotten out of a relationship. That's me right now. But I know I got this. And honestly, like, if some people or if that person wants to come back in my life, I don't care. That depends on them. But honestly, I know that this is my job. This is my job, and I'm gonna keep working hard more than ever to bring up my watch hours, to keep gaining my um and to keep growing as a person. Now, like I said, we don't always have to pretend that we're fine. One day you could be like, I'm not fine because I'm having a bad day, but you just remind yourself, okay, let me pick myself back up and let me get through this. So, yeah, like anyways, what was I saying? See, train of thought is like a little all over the place. But yeah, like for all of you girlies that are subscribed, all you get ready for my fresh new content. We're gonna have a glow up. That's right, you heard me right. I'm gonna get a glow up. I'm gonna get a glow up, and honestly, it's gonna feel so good to get a glow up. And also come along with me while I show you girlies getting ready for my birthday. Even though my birthday's not till next month, but I feel like putting fresh new content only for you girlies. So if you're a girl, stick around here on this channel because you are about to see fresh new content. And all those guys that are subscribed, sorry, but there's gonna be more girl stuff. And honestly, I can't wait to do more girl talks like this, where I get to feel like I'm on FaceTime with you guys and like debrief and like just tell you guys like generally like I'm not doing okay, but I also still can express like most of my feelings. Okay. Think I have time. Think I have a little extra time, and that'll be about it. But anyways, I hope you guys can understand why I'm taking a little time off of YouTube. I will be back, more than ever on YouTube, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you girlies have an amazing night. And yeah, I will be back when I'm ready to be back. So as of now, this is a sneak and a little sneak peek of what my girl talks are gonna look like and what my get ready with me are gonna look like, which I'm so excited to do that. But anyways, I will see you guys when I come back, and next time girlies, we are gonna do more girl talk. So anyways, I'll head out for the evening, and